Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this football player. Now, if you don't already know, his name is Ladd Mcconkey and he plays for the University of Georgia. He's entering the NFL draft now. Now I'm about to put 4 names on the screen and I want you to tell me who you think, this is your opinion, who you think his NFL comp is. If you picked A, B, or C, you are wrong. Okay, I get it. It might sound crazy. I know what he looks like. He looks like the lunch pail guy. He looks like the first one in, first one out. He looks like the sneaky athletic receiver. But if you have that stigma about Ladd Mcconkey, you are wrong. Now, if you like college football content, make sure you're joining the family. This is one of my favorite parts of the NFL season. I'm not a huge NFL fan. I watch the games, but I love the draft prospect because I'm more of a college football guy. So like I said, if you enjoy content like this, make sure you consider joining the family and subscribing and following me on my road to 1,000 subscribers. Now, like I said, NFL draft season is here, and this is frankly one of my favorite times of the year. You got underrated draft prospects in the Senior Bowl right now trying to fight for their draft stock, trying to raise their draft stock a little bit, and the Georgia receiver Ladd Mcconkey was out there, and the clip of him went viral, and I'm going to show you that now.
Mcconkey inside again, so now he's playing outside leverage, so just trying to take away the outside, and you let him cross your face. You can't do that. Wow. He caught that? Jeez.
Now, as soon as that clip went viral, all you seen was Julian Edelman, Hunter Renfrow, lunch pail guy, sneaky athletic, first one in, last one out. And this is some of the laziest things I've ever seen in my life. And I know why y'all do it. I'm not gonna say why, but I want you to just take a guess. I know why y'all do it. So the purpose of today's video is to show y'all who Ladd Mcconkey is and for y'all to start making up these false narratives out of laziness. So the 4 names that I heard the most was Hunter Renfrow, Danny Amendola, Julian Edelman, and Cooper Kupp. So we're going to compare Ladd Mcconkey to all these dudes off of what they did in college and a little bit of what they did in the NFL. So the first thing I want to talk about is the height and weight aspect. So Ladd Mcconkey is coming in at 6 foot, 185 pounds. Now, compared to all the other receivers, they're all around the same. Julian Edelman's about 5'10", 5'11", 198. Danny Amendola is 5'11", 188. And Hunter Renfrow is 5'10", 185 pounds. So when it comes to the measurement standpoint, it kind of makes sense. The dude that doesn't check out is Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp is a lot bigger than all these receivers. Cooper Kupp is about 6'2", 200 pounds. So he's a little bit bigger. So that comparison right there, the Cooper Kupp comparison that I've heard, that really doesn't make sense. And his 40 time doesn't even compare, which we'll get into later, but he's been eliminated. Now next I want to look into the 40 times. So we'll start off with Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow ran a 4.59. Danny Amendola ran a 4.58. Julian Edelman ran a 4.52. Interesting. So what's Ladd Mcconkey going to run? Now, we don't have an official time yet, and I know what you may be thinking. You're probably thinking he's going to be in that 4.5 range, high 4. No, Ladd Mcconkey is going to run a 4.39 at the combine. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, y'all don't know what type of athlete this kid is. Ladd Mcconkey is going to run a 4.39. At the most, he'll run a 4.40. So we're not even 4 minutes into the video, and everybody's been eliminated. So where are these comparisons coming from? Now, let's look at the actual on-field play because that's more important than all the numbers. Numbers are just numbers. Let's look at the actual on-field play. So yards per reception is a pretty good indicator of what type of routes they're doing on the field. If they're going deep a lot, if they're staying in the short side of the field, if they're staying in the medium side of the field. So we're going to look at all 4 of these guys. Danny Amendola, 13 yards per reception. Julian Edelman, 15 yards per reception. And Hunter Renfrow, 12.3 yards per reception. So now, what was Ladd Mcconkey's yard per reception? It was at 15.9, so basically 16 yards per reception. He had the highest one out of all these dudes' career highs. Now, don't get it twisted, Julian Edelman, he was pretty close. He did have some deep threat ability, but Hunter Renfrow and Danny Amendola aren't very close with him at all. So those 2 dudes have completely been eliminated. Their 40 times don't match up, and their yards per reception don't match up. So at the end of the day, Julian Edelman is not a terrible comparison. It's not a nasty comparison like Hunter Renfrow and Danny Amendola was, because those dudes were strictly everything underneath. Slants, zigs, things of that nature. But the thing with Julian is, he's nowhere near the athlete that Ladd Mcconkey is. And if you don't believe me, trust me, you're going to see his 40 time and you will be shocked. So Julian Edelman has been eliminated. None of these dudes really come close to what Ladd Mcconkey is. So if it's not these guys, what is Ladd Mcconkey's NFL comparison? And some of y'all are going to get real mad when I say this, but I'm sorry, it's the truth. It's Antonio Brown. Whoa. Slow down. I know what you're doing. Just relax. Hear me out. Antonio Brown was an explosive athlete. Antonio Brown was running in the high 4.47s. Antonio Brown is about 5'10", 185, just like Ladd Mcconkey. Antonio Brown runs the same type of routes that Georgia used to put Ladd Mcconkey on. You will never see Danny Amendola on a jet sweep. You have never seen Hunter Renfrow running a jet sweep. You have never seen those two guys I just mentioned run double moves on SEC receivers. But guess who was doing stuff like that? Antonio Brown. Now, is this me saying that Ladd Mcconkey is about to come and get drafted and become the best receiver in the league? No. There's plenty more comparisons out there that you can kind of compare Ladd Mcconkey to, but I think Antonio Brown is one of the more accurate ones. This guy is an explosive X-receiver, and whoever drafts him is going to have a great time using him. The point of this video wasn't really to compare Ladd Mcconkey to Antonio Brown. The point was more so stop being lazy with these comparisons. I know. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Ladd McConkey is white. Yes, I get it. He doesn't look like an explosive athlete. I get it. So you see that you automatically put that lunch pail title on him. You see that you already start saying things like, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, this guy is a sneaky athletic. If you don't watch your film, he will burn you and you won't even know it. Stop being lazy. Stop being one of those people. Actually watch the highlights. Watch the football game. Watch the things that he's out there doing on the field and make your comparisons off that. Stop being lazy. That's basically the point of this video. If you like college football content and you want to see more videos than the draft process during the NFL cycle, things of that nature, make sure you join the family. Make sure you join the community. We're building something. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I can't do it if y'all are not subscribing to the channel. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed the video as well. Thank y'all so much for watching, but I'm out, man. Peace.